Hey YouTube, Lupinranger here with my review for the Sentai Hero Series figures, for Patren / Lupin X. I guess it's kind of one figure because it's the same dude. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. If you don't know, these are, the sort of roughly 6-inch vinyl figures with pretty solid details, but very, very, very minimal articulation. They're holding each other up because, if you don't know, these are kind of notorious, especially in recent years, for becoming kind of deformed. I've heard of people being able to fix them with, like, hair dryers and stuff, but, like, their legs are a little bit deformed, so they'll fall over because their legs are a little bit warped, like even... Oh, actually, he can stand. He wasn't able to stand before. But yeah, that's the thing that happens. That's why I kind of had him that way. As far as the figures themselves, I think the helmets look good. Like, I think his helmet here looks good. A really nice gold paint there. Good proportions. One thing I had always liked about these figures is they kind of looked like little statues of the suits. Unfortunately, they really botched it on the suit, in my opinion. One nice thing, which both of them have, you'll see silvers in a second, but they have this little glittery bit here, which I think is intended to make it look shiny, which I kind of appreciate and looks neat, but unfortunately, the color itself is dull. Actually, like, I don't know how you're seeing it, but, the camera's making it look a little bit better than when I'm just looking at it with my naked eye. But it just looks kind of like those dull colors we've got, like in the Dino Charge and Ninja Steel Gold Rangers, where it just looks a little bit more dull. And they definitely used to have a better gold paint color that just popped more. And, like, it doesn't match this. Like, this is kind of a dull, almost brownish gold, and this is more like shiny gold, like what it should be. So that's kind of bothersome. The articulation is squeaky, squeaky. No, but just the arms as usual, and then the waist. But that ends up looking weird. Like, this is like, hey, I got decapitated, or like, not decapitated, I got sliced in half, and they put me together wrong. But yeah, it's still okay, but very disappointing. And they really don't come with any weapons anymore. Now moving on to Silver. I think he might fare a little bit better. Like, his head sculpt, I think, also works well. I mean, it's primarily the same, since it's just a different little hat piece there. And he also, you can see, has that little shiny, sparkly silver stuff on him. And the camera, again, is making him look a little bit better. But I feel like the silver just fares a little bit better. And it still doesn't match the head, though. I feel there's a... Maybe I'm just being super nitpicky, and because I'm just used to seeing things so much, but they still don't match up. But I think it does look a little bit better than Gold's, but still seems a little bit more dull gray than we usually get for the silvers. It's usually much more of a metallic sheen to it, which, I don't know, it seems kind of crazy to me. I don't know, not analyzing, but over-reviewing, I guess, because it's a review, but these silly little vinyl figures that are like, what, $7, $8? But, I've been collecting these for a long time, and they were always pretty solid substitutes. I mean, for pretty cheap, if you either only, like, were fine with this, like, I just really need a figure to stand there and be part of my display, or you just really wanted something now while you waited for an articulation one, but they've just kind of gone downhill, even for the cheaper figure line. So, honestly, unless you just really, really want something quick and cheap for Lupin Patren X, for your display like now, I recommend waiting. They have those candy toy figures, maybe check those out, and then maybe waiting for something else down the line, or if we get it in Power Rangers, or I don't know, maybe like a little Gashapon statue figure or something, I don't know, but these just, I can't really recommend anymore. Like, usually it was like, oh, they're not the greatest anymore, but they're still pretty good for cheap. But like I said, I can only really recommend it if you're really desperate. They're not, like, awful, like I'm gonna toss them over, but they're starting to disappoint me. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get the notifications for all my videos. It's Lupinranger, signing out.